So hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I am doing probably my first, no actually lies, it's my second uh, build. I was not going to say speed build because I've never really put a speed build up on my channel. I've done renovations and stuff like that, but I haven't done a build from scratch. But either way, this is like a build to participate in the giveaway that I saw on Sims Animal, and it was done by HallyuSims. I think that's how you say that name. I'm so sorry if I don't say it correctly, but yeah, anyways, I think, yeah, hopefully it's a she because the picture is a she. But anyways, yeah, that person is doing a giveaway for the Dine Out extension pack that's gonna come out, and I thought I might as well participate just for fun. Whether I win or not, it was still fun. And so far I've seen people's builds and I'm like, oh my god, some of them look really awesome, and I'm like, cool. And it's either way, yeah, so this is, I got inspired, like I'm so confused, I don't know what to say, but yeah, I got inspired to do this build. Like basically I don't even know what I was going to do. I knew I was going to do sort of like an old-fashioned kind of thing, but then I decided to do the influenced by Applejack's bun. So this is basically, the layout is somewhat similar, like the outside, but the inside is clearly different. I kind of forget how it looks like inside. Like I don't know how it is because I saw someone had done a Applejack build. Not build, but the sweet apple acres build house thing, and I really liked how it looked like. But yeah, anyways, it's not meant to be like that. But yeah, I really struggled with this what do you call this column stuff. It was like so hard for me to try and like freaking do that because, like, as I said, I'm not really a good builder. I think I've only done 2 builds, like, which are 100% only my build. One has meant to have been shown by now, but like I've taken forever. It's one of the series, I'm not gonna say which one, but I've taken forever to like finish the series, and I was meant to do. But yeah, the rest of the builds that I mostly put up on my gallery are renovations, or yeah, let's just say renovations because that's the best way to describe them. But yes, as you can see, that's how the band looks like. I feel like it's such a big toy house because something's a bit weird. But it is, I had fun doing it. Like, I decided to do it on this lot because this is the biggest, how do I say, the biggest, like not biggest, but I knew I was not going to make anything bigger than this. So that's why I want to start off with this, just to like figure out the size and all that stuff. But later on I do move it to a smaller lot. I think it's a 30-20 lot. Yeah, probably. But you'll see where I move it to anyways. But yeah, as you can see, now I'm setting up the windows, and I like I wanted to have the whole red. I'm probably changing. I was listening to some music then, and I'm probably like changing my playlist or something. Oh, not even music, the radio. Like I've gotten into listening to the radio in a while because I don't like listening to playlists sometimes. And I don't think I had internet then, but like I don't like listening to like my personal playlists because I end up getting bored of my music. But then sometimes the radio also overplays songs, and then I end up just hating songs. Like there's some songs that have been overplayed like insanely way too much until now I just hate them. But anyways, yeah. I don't know, there's a section, I think it's past already, but there's a section where I was testing things in the windows, and then I didn't know that you can do like how you can do like the whole wallpaper thing to be one wall, like by wall, or the whole room. I didn't know that you can do the same thing for windows, like where it's like per window or per room. And I was like, oh my god, that's so interesting. And yeah, here I forgot to move the top apart, so when I was putting the roof thing, it was just a mess. Like this house, I don't know. I have no comment, let's just say that. You guys decide if you like it or not. But yeah, I'm happy with it, I guess. But I'm like, whatever. But yeah, this roof thing, I was like really wondering how I'll do it. But yeah, I saw other, like as I said, I saw the other person who did like this Applejack band thing, and I was like, oh man, I should have done that. But I was like, mine is unique in like different, I guess, in its own way, because they put like a room, and then that's when they put the roof on top of it. I decided just to put the roof straight out and yeah, and put it like that. And I couldn't decide like with how big and how small I wanted it. Oh my god, it was so hard. It was so difficult. But anyways, I've not even explained the giveaway properly, but yeah, this is a giveaway for the Dine Out, basically the Dine Out game that's gonna come out soon. And I think it's until June 9th. So if this goes, it should go up before then, because that how I'll be past due date. But like that depends also if I have internet, because right now my internet really sucks. Like even just loading stuff, like loading browsers and all that stuff is really annoying. So hopefully I will get to put this up before then. But if not, I'll just put the pictures up on the app and then put this up later. But yeah, either way, this is it. Oh yeah, and then this I really wanted to have like the drive-in, not really drive-in, I should say, I don't know what they're called, but like those windows where you can have like, it's almost like a to-go, a to-go corner. I don't know what to say, like where you can go get your food on the go. Because like this, basically, I'm trying to think of what they sell. Like they sell, like, because of the whole Applejack thing, how they have like their specialty with the, what is it, the cider, and then also how they have like Applejack's makes, I don't know if it's pies, I don't know, there's like these treats she makes, I can't remember them right now, and I'm sure the Applejack fans are like, not Applejack fans, but my 1940 fans are like, how can you not know? But yeah, I don't really consider myself a fan. I like, at first I hated it, I won't lie, I was one of those haters who hated 1940, but then I ended up just wiggling in and end up liking it. I guess it warmed, I just ended up liking it, let's just say that. But yeah, here as most of the times if you see my renovation videos, like even my builds I guess are the same. Like I don't really have a strategy of how to do things, in the sense of like how most people deal with the outside and then they deal with the inside, like they deal with all things at once. So basically they deal with the outside, they deal with the layouts, and then they deal with the wallpaper, and then they deal with like basically it's strategized like that. But I just go with what I can think up. So like you see how like I do the wallpaper, because the wallpaper I really had to envision like how the whole color thing is, but like how people have that strategy, I just do what comes to mind. So like if I start doing like the wallpaper, then randomly I'll jump to making a room, and then I'll jump to doing the furniture. So it's like all mixed up there. And then here I was trying to figure out how to do like that and thing that's normally there, and then I decided to go with this, and I think it came out okay, because I was hoping that one of those window things will nicely fit there, but it wasn't. And then I was also struggling, like earlier in the video I was struggling to put these windows, but then I couldn't find one that sat properly. But there was one that came get together that looked nice, but it was more of like a churchish European kind of look, and this is not really the place to put it. But I made it work, I guess. It didn't look too out of place in my opinion, if you ask. And then I don't know if there's anything else to say. And then these damn roofs that get inside the house, it's so annoying. I'm so like irritated with it. So it like ended up making a room there, because like if I move the roof like in or like out, it's like it'll look weird on the outside. Like you'll see somewhere like earlier in the video that I tried doing that, and then I realized if I put the room, if I put a whole room, the down part sort of disappears. Like you can still see there's a white thing there, like the white part of the roof, but at least the roof, like the roof tiles are out. And I was like, I guess that's the best I can do. And then the stairs thing, like I ended up putting move objects so that the stairs can go where the window is. It doesn't really make any sense, but yeah, this I still haven't explained the giveaway, but yeah, I was going to make a restaurant and then also make stuff, and like I already did the voiceover for the people, and I said there that if you watch that first, yeah, you'll get to see this. But then if you watch this first, go check out the stuff that I made for this. And basically it's like a family business, and yeah, as you can tell, it's in a band. So basically they're all like, they're sort of a Western kind of people, like they're into all that kind of stuff. And then here, oh my god, here I was really trying to figure out what to do with this whole wall thing. I was gonna do what was I going to do? I just remembered something I had to change on that. But I was going to do like my own color mesh. What? Like basically I was going to change the mesh and like make black, like that same wallpaper, but make it red instead, so that it suits the band. But then in the end of it I was just like, it doesn't actually look too bad. Like I know it's weird to have like all red, because normally how the bands are, it's like all red and white, and then all red and white. It's not like all red, white and blue or something like that. But oh well, I feel like it works. Let me quickly write this, because I have to change the door thing so that it looks like it closes. So the door, what do you call those things? Door, I guess? I'll just write door. Hopefully I understand what I mean. But I've like haven't put it up on the gallery yet. There's still a few things I saw while I was editing that I have to change. Yeah, that I have to change. But yes, so a few things. I don't think there are too many things, but a few things you'll see are probably changed from the end. And then yeah, here I was looking at the windows, like why did I leave it like that? And luckily at least that window entered inside the bathroom. So you see, like here I'm like going back to do the whole wallpaper and floor thing. I don't know if I finished the bathroom in this section. I think I do, because like yeah, as I said, this is like an open floor thing. I wish there was like hay and all that kind of stuff, because I do have CC for hay, because I do have that I put that in my My Little Pony Halloween thing. I think, did I? No, I put the pumpkins. No, I did put the hay. There's like some hay chairs or something like that, but I didn't want to put CC in this build, so I decided just to use no CC. So that's what I decided on. And that's why also I didn't want to change the wallpaper thing, because like in case someone wants to download it, just I didn't want them to have to deal with that. So yeah, here I'm like trying to figure out the bathroom, because I really hate when I go to someone's build and there are only 2 bathrooms, or there's even one is even the worst, because like if so many people have to go to the bathroom at the same time, there's a problem. So I was like trying to find a way to make more bathrooms, like at least more than 2 bathrooms, and like the whole door thing wasn't working. That's why I had to like remove the build objects cheat, so that I can be able to make sure that the doors open and the toilets function. And yeah, I've tested it out. Hopefully there's nothing that's not going to have an issue or something like that. But then here I was trying to like most bathrooms, I like go to them, I like the way they have like the whole counter thing in there. But then I was like, I was not really feeling this counter thing. I was like, and then I hate that it was showing like kitchen stuff, but then when some of them were like tandem, it's like it's not even fitting the way it should fit. Basically like the drawer stuff for most of them was like facing the wall. So I was like, oh my god, like it's basically, I think it was meant to be an island section thing. So I was getting really irritated. Then I saw this thing and I was like, I was like, it so looks like something like, you know, like those like the family bathrooms where it has like where you can go change the kids and stuff like that, or whatever. That's the idea I had. So yeah, that's why you put that thing. And I was thinking of putting the kitchen out here so that it's like an open kind of kitchen thing, because I like the whole idea. Like I like how diners, some like the cooks are basically there on the, like the people, like you can see the cooks is basically what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, then I finally figured out what to do there, because like I feel like I got inspired with this for the place I recently visited, because it's sort of old and has like bands and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and then I'm like finally saving. I was like, oh shoot, I better save right now, because sometimes my game crashes, or even just God knows if my computer crashes, God forbid. But yeah, I was just like, let me save. But yes, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying about the kitchen. Oh yeah, so I really wanted to put the kitchen outside, like where the people eat, but I didn't feel like it could fit anywhere. And I didn't want to make a whole room or like anything, because the room really couldn't go anywhere. So I decided not to do that. What else can I talk about right here? I was looking for the hose thing, but I couldn't find it. But then I ended up finding it like later on in the build, and then like just trying to figure out what plants to put in there. I didn't want to put like actual nice pots. I wanted to make it seem like they use their like pour like things, not really like not things that plants are meant to be. So like that one, they use the water jug, and I put those kind of stuff there. You'll see later on. I'm just mentioning it now because it's there. Or then I wanted to make a stage because like I remember most band themed places always have a stage where the whole band comes and like has their whole crew there and like singing and stuff. So I was like, I really wanted to make a stage. So I did. That's why I did I lifted the foundation a bit so that I was able to get that effect. And that I put a wall there sort of in the middle because I didn't want the window to be I don't know how to say, but I guess the stage. So that's why I put that. Then I was thinking of like having a back section, like where they put the instruments or like spare stuff, but it didn't really make sense. So I just decided to like make a wall there. But either way, if it looks odd, I guess that's the reason why. And I couldn't figure out which style I wanted, but I know I wanted something brown. That was for sure. And like, yeah, now I reduced it, and I liked the amount I reduced it to. It's like just a block. And yeah, they can get on that, in case you're wondering, if like, since there are no stairs, they do end up getting, like they're able to get on that, like in the bathroom and on the stage and in the kitchen and all that kind of stuff. What else? And now I'm finally doing the kitchen. I really wanted, I don't know, just looking right now. I don't know, there's really anything else to say. I really wanted to put those things. I never put those things in my builds, or like the houses I download, I never really have those. Or if they are there, I never really pay attention. That's the thing. Oh yeah, then I was not able to figure out what this thing is. That cabinet thing, is it like, what is it meant to be on the floor, or is it meant to be up? Because like the way it has the legs things and the way it kept on struggling to go up, it was so annoying. So I like had to like shift it down so it looks like those cabinets are actually with that counter. So yeah. Oh, and if you're going to download this house, you have to put move objects on, because I'm not sure if things will move around or things will delete. Because like I'm pretty sure things like the stairs and that cabinet thing, what other thing will delete? Like there are a couple of things which I used move objects and are only there because of the move objects. So yeah. And then I was really struggling with these counters. You see, yet again, I knew I wanted to use these counters because they're the closest thing to this kind of theme. So yeah, that's why I even went out and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put each and every counter down to see the one that I need. And then I was like, okay, this is not gonna work. Then at least I found the corner one, so I used that one. And I was trying to put the sink right there, but it just didn't work. And then now I'm figuring out the wallpaper, because that didn't sit well with me. I hate the way it's like cut there. It doesn't suit the counter, and it just doesn't suit basically. And I think what I chose was it was okay per se, because I didn't want to have red. Like I wanted something to sort of break the whole red theme. So I decided to go with this bluish sort of grey thing, because also the door is blue, so it really goes nicely with that door. And now I was trying to figure out the layout of the tables, like how they're going to be spread out. And then I was trying to figure out the chairs. But I was like, do I do that first? Yeah, I was still trying to figure out the chairs. And then I was like, oh yeah, these chairs, I haven't used them yet. Or like, yeah, I forgot about them rather. So yeah, now I'm setting out the chairs. So now I'm just putting the tables so I can figure out how many tables I want. And yeah, and then I wanted to have like a sort of private corner for couples if they do end up coming to this lot. But then I end up changing that. I don't know if I change it right now, but you will see when I do change it. And then yeah, here I was like, oh yeah, I need to have like a waiting area. So then yeah, I had this area, I guess waiting, chilling, I don't even know. That's the thing, like I really wanted like how do you call those things? Podium? Yeah, I think it's podium. I wanted to get a podium, but as I said, I didn't want to see this. And I'm pretty sure they'll have that in the new park. I'll just say park, because you know me having issues trying to say extension park. I always feel like I say the wrong thing. I don't even know if I say the right thing then. But yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, and I really liked the whole idea where I put different chairs, so to seem like they just had extra furniture or something, and then they just said, oh, bring, oh, they actually, no, I feel like the grandmother is the one who made the chairs, the son or the dad or something. Not the dad, I think the dad is the best option, because if, yeah, I have still haven't explained the family. Oh my god, I'm so terrible. But yes, the family, as I said, they're all Western, and there are 4 people that I made. So there's Hella, Bailey, there's Cooper, Bailey, Jojo, Bailey, and then the wife for Cooper, who is Zula, Bailey. And yeah, so then like there were all of them. Basically it was Hella and her kids, and she had a husband as well, and they both ran this restaurant. But yeah, unfortunately he passed away, as I said in the cast video. And I don't know how I'm going to say he passed away. Like, I don't really have a story of how why he passed away. Oh yeah, and you see, I started putting CC there. I was like, okay, I was thinking of going to get, like, put the drum, because I have a drum CC, just not in this folder. I was thinking of putting it in, but I was like, you see, that's when I decided, no, let me just, I was like, first of all, I don't have guitars in there, and you know, hello, it's like Western, they're like all with their jamming country music and guitars and stuff. So yeah, I decided to just put the guitars instead, and like, that's when I think I decided no to CC. I was like, I'll just forget about the whole CC thing. And yeah, that's when I changed that little corner, and I decided just to put the tables upstairs. It's not like a romantic corner, but I guess it fits much better in that way. So that I guess when people are dancing on the dance floor and stuff like that, and then like having the whole dinner thing, it's just so cute. And I didn't want to clutter it so much. That's I think another reason why I like this build. It's like somewhat different, because most of the times I feel like when I do decorate, let's say decorate because I don't build, but when I do decorate stuff, it's cluttered most of the time. But this one I feel like it's just a good amount. Like there are not too many things filling the walls, especially the walls, and like small little decorations here and there. So I think it works. And I was going to mention something about the stage. I really hate that because the DJ booth is on the stage. The people dance, they'll end up going on stage. So that's a bit awkward, but oh well, what can you do? And I wanted it there. I didn't want it upstairs instead, because I like how the chairs surround the dance floor. So those ones like after you're dancing and then like you go sit down or something like that. But anyways, what else? Oh yeah, I was still deciding this wall. I was like, I don't really like these tiles. But I was like, okay, I think I can work with this, and I decided to put graffiti instead. And yeah, it's sort of weird to have like graffiti in an urban place, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's a modern, not really modern, can I say a modern country place? I don't know if I can say that. I guess I can say like these little touches are probably things that, no, not really, because I feel like the mom is a bit hip. She's old though. Like the Hella is a bit old, and I was really struggling with her name because Hella cool, you know. It's so weird to have someone named that, but I absolutely love. And then this corner, oh my god, I really wanted to fill that corner because I felt like it was too empty, but I couldn't decide what, so I just left it like that for the moment. But I do end up putting like a bit of stuff there, you see, and I'm struggling that thing, that museum or like note thing that they normally have in places in one of the lots. I really wanted to use that as like take your order, waiting for your order thing, but I was like, nah, it doesn't really suit the area, because this is more of like a chill down, casual, bring your family place. So that's why I decided not to put it after all. And I decided just put the pig, so the pig has like weight for sitting or something like that. So yeah, that's what I decided on. And now, yes, I'm just putting like all the little stuff on the walls. There, I found it. The hose. I finally found the hose. And then yeah, here I was not sure if I wanted to put like those things. I forget what they're called, but I decided to put them in the end. And then I wanted to use this thing to be like to go like get your stuff to go over here. And then I removed that sign. So basically that apple thing is like it's like their logo, I guess. Since the place is called Sweet Apples. And yeah, I decided to put bears there because, well, it's sort of a place for the wild and all that stuff. and all. Because I felt like all the other ones didn't really fit the area. And then I put this, I don't know why I put that light thing there. I don't know, it just felt like it fitted the place. I was gonna put it, I know it's like those stock, it's those stock things, right? But to me, I feel like it's the points for the foosball thing. I know it's a bit weird, but I felt like putting, then I was thinking, maybe I should have put it here instead. Like for the, what do you call that thing? For the the arrow thing, the things they throw drats. It's a drats? Drats? Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. And then I was like, oh my god, I haven't even put a fireplace. I want to put like a cozy place. And then here I realized that the roof, like that section didn't have a roof. So basically you can see in between there, which it was so annoying. I was trying my hardest to fix that. I'm pretty sure I can't be able to fix it, but I was just like, I can't really be bothered to do that. So yeah, whatever. Then yeah, here is where I finally decide to, or not to decide, but finally find, is it here? Or is it while I move the lot? No, I think here I'm still trying to look for stuff. But yeah, I do end up finding something to put there. Yeah, then I wanted to put that, but I was like, god damn, it's too big and it looks so awkward there. It looks like it's more, it just looks awkward. Then yeah, I wanted to put rugs in there. Oh my god, sometimes I feel like I talk too fast. I don't even understand what I'm saying sometimes. Oh well. But either way, yes. And then yeah, I decided to put those 2 rugs just on those 2 areas because yeah, it will look weird if I put it on the square location. Then yeah, this one I put the lot type. So yeah, I had to put a bin. I think that was it. Was that it? Yeah, probably it. So yeah, I decided to add this as well and all that stuff. So this is when I was deciding, there, that's where you go. That's when I moved the lot, because that's when I was looking outside. I was like, okay, how far? Because that's when I was gonna do the, how do I say, the outside of it. So that's why I had to move it now to the actual location of where I wanted it to go, and see if it will make sense for me to put plants in a place like this deserty place. And I decided not to. Like, I put a few things, as you'll see later on. Oh yeah, then I put those wall lights to be like, because normally when I know I could have used the wallpaper for it, but I don't even think I tried. But if I think about it, like the wallpaper that's there, it's wood. Like, I didn't want a wood red. I don't even know if there's a wood red. There probably is, but either way, yeah, I put the wall thing, like this wall lights that came with, I forget which one, Spa, I think the Spa one. Like, yeah, so that it gives that effect, like the paint, that's how the paint, or the, yeah, I guess paint or the building is. Yeah, then here I'm painting the floor, which I absolutely hate doing, because every time I try to paint on the floor, like I always end up with patches like that, and then it just ticks me off. Like, I'm sort of a perfectionist, and if something is not right, I'd rather just not do it. Like, I'm a bad perfectionist. Like, I always say that I'm a perfectionist like Twilight, because how she's a perfectionist and she tries to fix something, but she just ends up messing it instead. That is totally me right there. But anyways, I take forever to try and fix it, and then in the end I'm just like, I just have to deal. And then yeah, I also like that it lights up, so it like gives so the lot is not so dark outside. But well, I don't know if I'm gonna do it now, but like, well, when you actually look inside the lot, it's somewhat dark, if I should say so. Like, but then I don't know. I think it's fine, because it's meant to be sort of a nightclub. Like, well, it's nighttime, it's meant to be a nightclub, because that's what I even put the genres. And then yeah, it was really annoying that the sunflowers was going through the wall. So I just decided to move it, because I liked how it looked, like how those 3 were there. So I was just like, I'll just move it up and then that will be fine. So yeah, these are the little plants that I put in, just like cactus and like the sunflower thing, because those are like typical stuff that you see. And then yeah, here I put like a few things just so that people are chilling there while the whole game thing is going on. And yeah, and I decided to paint the whole thing. I'm just looking at my levels for my mic, because I changed the settings. So I don't know how loud it is, because it's like reaching the red. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. But yes, So yeah, now I'm just trying to figure out if I want to put plants there, because I felt like it was so awkward just having that tree trunk there. But then yeah, nothing else to really say here. Is there anything else I need to say mostly about the family? I guess I can say so as I said, there are like 4 people. So the guy Cooper is sort of the waiter, or the guy who stroke bassa, I don't know how to explain, but he's like the guy who takes orders and like serves the food and all that stuff. And then the mom is the cook, and then Zula, who is I guess the wife of Cooper, is what is she? Oh yeah, then this is when I finally decide to put the things, like I find that pipe and then I put it there. It's so sidetracked when I'm talking. But yeah, I put the pipe thing there, and I think I add one more thing. So I find, yeah, this is where I find it. I wanted to put it like sideways like that, but I felt it was so awkwardly placed there. But I was like, oh my god, I really want to put something there, so I just decided to put it like that sideways. And then I think I find, yeah, and then I find that milk jar thing, which is like perfect, because as I said, they don't really use the traditional kind of pot plants. They just use like old basically they sort of recycle is what they're doing. So yeah, here I'm putting in lights. I almost forgot I didn't put the what do you call it didn't put lights in. So then now here I'm like putting in the lights, and as I said, it's a tad bit dark, but then I like how it's dark, because like most of the times when you go to nightclubs or stuff like that, it's like sort of dark lit, and then I feel like here it's a bit too dark, so I might add a light there. It depends on how it looks like. If not, I might remove it. I like that the lights are just on where the tables are, so it's like this one's at least you get to see your food. Because I've been to dark restaurants before, and sometimes I love how like the only thing that's lighting the area, of course there are dim lights around, but like those lights don't even really do much. Basically they help you at least to see some sort of thing, but like I like how it's the candle that lights up the table. That's really, I guess, romantic, but it's also so, it sets the mood. Oh yeah, anyways, yeah. And then the kitchen, I decided just to put that, because like the kitchen is the most important place to have like at least the brightest light, so that's why it has the brightest light out of all the other places. And then here I'm just like adding a few more other stuff. Oh yeah, and I still didn't finish explaining. So yeah, Zula, she's the musician. She's basically the entertainer, since her aspiration is to be like basically the whole music stuff. So she's the entertainer, and then the little girl Jojo just helps around like cleaning plates and all that. But anyways, it's about to cut here, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you guys, and good luck to everyone else who is joining. But yeah, toodles.